Hello my crafty friends. Welcome to Stamping with Loretta. This is Rcad number 3 and I'm glad you joined me today. To prep this card I actually covered it with a piece of white cardstock and glued that down. Then I airbrushed it with B00 and B02. I also put in a little Y02 as well on this one. So I do like the sky. The grass is cut with a pair of Martha Stewart fringing scissors. By the way, these work really great on cardstock. They also work really great on your finer veggies too, like basil and mint and things like that. So just keep that in mind. Buy 2 pair. On one of these pieces of cardstock I actually colored it with a Copic marker so it was deeper in color. And so I also did this. This little image is from My Favorite Things. And she is just adorable, as you can see. Now she's going to stick out over the top of my card, which I don't mind. But I've already kind of decided where she's going to go. And she's going to go right there. Okay. Now, she's obviously got a watering can in her hand. And as you can see, I paper pieced her dress into place. So now I'm going to take all these little flowers that I die cut and just kind of randomly put them into the grass and a little bit above the grass in different places. So it looks like she's watering her garden. These particular small little flowers are from the Stamps of Life, Stephanie Bernard's company. So I wanted to kind of point that out as well. Put them in many different places, tuck them in the grass. I wanted to kind of address this card today like I would if I were making a greeting card, in the sense of the style and layout of it. I actually even thought about doing a little bit of lace, but that would not fit in with today's little theme at all, so we are just going to continue on with these little flowers. This week is going by very quickly. It's a beautiful day again. I am so thankful for the warmer weather. As I know many of you around the country are. Let's just get this glued. I want to apologize for the first video I posted yesterday. I thought the trim version was the one that I uploaded, and then when I watched it I almost had a cow because it was not the one I wanted to upload. So I redid it. Well, I didn't redo it as much as I re-edited the whole entire thing and finally got it like I wanted, and then I posted it. So I was really glad that I took the time to do that. I get how the trim tool and the split tool work a lot better now that I've been playing with it a little bit more. I've actually gone back with some old videos just to try to learn more about the Windows Movie Maker program and enjoy the process of, like I said, just learning. I'm not overly tech savvy. I can get around, but that's about it. I can make things work, and sometimes I can't, so that's life. Okay, I took out the sentiment for this particular little girl stamp, and it says, "Have a blooming good day." As you can see, it's well loved. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut this apart so I can have it on one line instead of 3. If this makes you nervous, I highly suggest you practice with some dollar stamps. It's kind of hard for me to see what I'm doing with it right here, so I'm going to pull it closer to my face to do the rest of the trimming. It just takes a little patience and a little practice. If you've not done it before, it will make you very nervous. So once again, I just want to say, please do give this a try and let me know how it works for you. I had to grab a stamping block here. So we are going to put the "Have a Blooming Good Day" on one straight plane across. You'll have to fiddle with this part just a little bit to get it to work the way you want. But in the end, you will be really thankful for the process. And here it is, all on one line. And actually that's not going to fit, so I'm actually going to move this, which is the other reason this is a really good way to do things. And it looks pretty straight. I am going to stamp it off onto a piece of scratch paper to see how it looks. Doesn't even matter if it gets all the way on the paper. As you can see, it's stamped beautifully. So we are going to leave it in the configuration that we have it. I have moved my camera mount, and I finally got the shoe on my camera, which is the part that goes into the tripod, to, if you see my head, sorry. Where was I going with that? Oh, the shoe on my camera to be a little bit different, and that seems to be working for me. Right off camera, as you can see, I guess. I have my paper trimmer. I'm going to close up this ink over here so I don't drag my hands through it, which has run more projects than I can even tell you guys about. And we're going to trim this up and apply it to the front of our card. You could also do this with a pair of scissors if you wanted to. That's totally and completely up to you. I don't necessarily want this little saying to be perfectly straight. I want it to have some interest, so I'm going to trim it even more. Here it is. And just go right in and trim it up however you'd like it to look. I'm really liking the fact that this is a little bit wonky. It's not perfect. When I do stuff for design teams, it needs to be perfect. But when I'm doing things for me, oh well, I still like it perfect. I just, I'm probably not as picky, I guess you could say, as I would be otherwise. I need to edge this card. With something. Ooh, I kind of like the red. Let's see how this looks. I'm just going to go around this dark edge. And I'm going to go around the edge of the card and I'll be back. I wanted to show this to you because I don't want you to panic if this happens to you too. When I was edging it, my pen slipped, as you can see, and left this big red mark on the top of my card. There are no mistakes in stamping, only embellishment opportunities. Remember that. So I am going to creatively cover it up. Not a bad cover-up job, if I do say so myself, and I do. Ha ha ha. Okay, that was a bad joke. Let's just get that into place. I'm going to use a little bit of glossy accents to go back over my image, over her bow and her hair ribbons. I'm also going to re-add the little sprigs of water droplets that are coming out of her little water pitcher, and put a few drops here and there on the flowers. I'm going to get my dewdrops and I'll be back. Okay, I picked up my dewdrops. I've had these for years. I couldn't even really tell you now where I got them from. I'm sure that many of you have them in your stash of goodies. If you don't, you can do something else like some glossy accents or some other embellishments just to make the flowers pop. I like these because they're mostly easy to use, and they add a lot of dimension to a project. So do what you like. Rolodex cards are all about creating. I would love to see more of you guys showing your work, whether you're making a card or you're doing an art project. I would love to see you film as you go along. It's not going to bore me at all, even if you don't have the best editing skills, which all of you are nodding your head going, yeah, Loretta, you don't either. Yes, it would be true. So let's just continue this and we'll be back. Alright folks, I finished putting the dewdrops into the flowers, as you can see. I also used a just a regular little sponge and some peanut butter memento ink to ink around my sentiment. Since it's glued in place, I just simply kind of picked it up a little bit. The glue is probably mostly dry, if that's even really a word. And I also use the same sponge to go around the edges a little bit and darken that up to give it more interest. Now I am in the process of adding some interest just with some little dots. She is in a garden, so these could be just little bugs or pollen that are floating around. And so I'm going to get these in. A very, very easy project. It's a lot of fun to do. And like I said before, I hope that you guys will try these. At least do one. And then see how you like it. Hopefully you will be like me and already kind of addicted to this. So I'm going to finish this and I'll be back. Alright everyone, I finished adding some interest to my Rolodex card by adding some random dots in different colors. I used my Atchu Spica pens. These are very Copic friendly, so they make for a really great shiny effect. I'm not sure if that's being picked up in the camera or not. I hope that you guys have a great day. Thanks for joining me today with Stamping with Loretta. Stamp happy, be a blessing. I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care. Bye.